Hey there folks, let's spend a little bit of time talking about reports in the DaySmart Body Art program. There's a wealth of different reports that you can run and they're very easy to access. Let's walk through how to do that. I'm going to go up here to the top of the screen and click on where it says More, and then I'm going to click on the reports icon. That's going to pull up a list of different reports, and the first list is actually called Favorites. Now on this list you can choose different reports by clicking on this little star icon to add them to your favorite list. You can also remove them by clicking on the star icon and then taking them away. This is a very easy way to make sure that the reports you're most interested in show up in a very easy to find spot. Now over here on the left hand side we have some client related reports. There's a client spending report, there's a new client list, there's a no-show report, there's a bunch of different sales reports in here, reports based on what you previously made, what you're going to make in the future. There's employee reports, there's an employee performance report, that's a pretty handy one. The number of hours that somebody works based on their time clock entries. There's a bunch of other ones in here, accounting, gift cards, online booking, product sales reports, and then also a bunch of different service reports. Now, I want to run one of these sales reports that I think is very important to be aware of. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down in order to find the one I'm looking for, and I'm going to run this one right here, which is the sales totals and sales tax by range of days. I actually have the star checked here in order to make sure it shows up on my favorites list. If I wanted to go ahead and add a different one, I would go ahead and click on that little star icon. Now let's run through how to run this report. I'm going to click on the report that I want, and then I would select the date that I wanted to run this totals report for. If I wanted to run it for a week, I could select a week manually by just doing this. I could also go ahead and select this week, last week, or this month from our handy little buttons here on the left hand side. But let's go ahead and manually select the last week, and then I'll go ahead and hit the select button. And from here, I can also pull this down to dictate which employees I want to run this report for. Let's go ahead and run it for all employees. And then I'm going to click on where it says Run Report. It's going to think for a moment and it's going to pull up my totals. And on here, you can see product totals, service totals, membership tax, credits, a bunch of different information about the sales totals. Under the payment and change section, you can also see how people are paying. So I can see here, got a lot of different cash payments coming in. I can go into the tax section and look at the taxes that were charged. I can also scroll down here at the very bottom and it breaks it down by the employees. So I can see that this employee sold this much in products, this much in services, and here's the total. Now you see these little hyperlinks here that say details. If I were to click on where it says details here, it's going to go ahead and pull up a breakdown of that service total. So right here it says non-taxable services. If I click over to taxable services, there you can see all the different totals, where they're coming from, the client name, and information about these different transactions. All of these different detail hyperlinks will take you to a little subscreen that breaks it down for you so you can see more information. And once you're done running the report, this one specifically, I can actually export this report out of the program. I can print it, or I could change the details and then run the report again. It's just like that for almost all the reports that are built right into the system. I strongly encourage you to go ahead and explore this area and make sure that you're aware of all the different things the reports can do for you. Awesome. Well, I hope you found this information helpful, and I hope you have a very great day today.